Hey, so Kevin, thank you so much for taking the time and for joining us here today to talk about a lot, right? Smart home technology and how it's growing rapidly. So let's just start with pretty much behind a little bit of background. What is Bravas, and what is all of this about? Just so people can be aware of.
Yeah, thank you. Well, thank you so much for having us on. Yes, as you'd mentioned, wow, technology is evolving and it's going so fast. Our business at Bravis is a national company. We span from the Bay Area in San Francisco all the way to Boca Raton and kind of everywhere in between. And we service clients with technology needs. Ultimately, what we do is we are bringing technology into the home. We're letting clients live in harmony with their home and helping that technology really add to the value of what that experience feels like for them. And it's something as simple as maybe just making sure we have correct networks, and maybe something as big and as beautiful as you know the home living with them, lighting that makes the house feel fantastic, and music that meets them where they are and allows the experience of the client to really match what that home is made for.
And so we do have, obviously, you mentioned the smart home technology, and technology is rising, it's changing continuously. So, how can smart homes, and this is kind of starting off right now as we get, as we move along with the technology side of it, how can smart homes add market value?
Yeah. Well, I think now, especially with how interest rates have risen, how maybe the demand for homes is not where it was a few years ago, it's about what does the home have inside of it that really separates your home from somebody else. And so homes that we see having technology deployed in them, things like lighting control systems or automated window treatments or, entertainment things that go throughout the house, those are immediate draws for home buyers that want to go into it. And we're seeing that is driving a higher sales price for those homes, and that obviously a higher demand, higher sales price, and in some situation, competition for those homes.
And Kevin, what would you say? Is there any kind of suggestions or tips or advice that you have for the viewers, and anything that you would like them to know?
Yeah, I think don't be afraid of technology, right? A lot of times we allow our fears to hold us back from things. Technology has evolved so far now where the technology that's coming out is incredibly reliable, it is safe, it is secure. We're at a point now where this technology can be put into your home in an incredibly reliable way where it really adds value to your life, and it can be customized and configured to meet the needs of what your family are, because everybody's families are different. And so the ability to really tailor that and make that work for your family is something that is very easy to do and is attainable for you. And in Wisconsin in particular, we had a client who had a home that was on a lake. They had looked at having some technology put into their house, and to connect a boat dock to the house, and making sure that when they were going to bed at night or when they were leaving the dock, there was a simple way of being able to turn lights off at the boat dock without having to do that from that physical location. And so we were able to implement a lighting system that really worked well for them. When they got back to the house, you tapped a button, shut the boat dock off. In addition to that, it really took advantage of the natural light harvesting that came in, and the ability to make the lighting inside the home match what the feel was actually with the natural light outside the house. And so there's an incredible amount of technology that can go into homes now that isn't just big TVs and big speakers, but that matches how a house can feel and how it can live, and the ability to solve simple problems with great technology that really adds value to the lifestyle and the feel of a home.
Wow. Thank you. Yes. No, that's great. Especially because, when we go home, we want to feel comfort, and we want to feel comfortable, and we want to enjoy being in our own home. So it's definitely, I agree with you. It's definitely a lot more than just, the simple smart home technology. There's a lot more that goes into it.
That's right. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Kevin, for sharing that and taking the time and telling us all about this, and for our viewers, and taking the time and sharing that with us today.
Well, thank you so much for having me. It's been a pleasure.